Hey, listen, if you are a business coach, a business strategist, or a marketing agency of any type, and you want to connect with more ideal clients so that you can share your skills with them and get paid and get them massive results, then you're going to want to pay very close attention to some of these tools that I personally use on a regular basis. Many of these tools I use daily. Some of them I use sporadically here and there, and I'll share which ones I use. Now, I want to tell you right up front that if you're not watching this at wallyrecommends.com, if you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, I highly encourage you to go to the links I'm going to share with you in just a minute so that you can check out the demonstrations and see exactly how I use these tools within my business to, one, attract and acquire and sign high-paying clients, business owner clients, and even attract other business coaches that want to work with us. I'm going to show you how I use these specific tools in the businesses to get them massive results and have these clients stay with me for years, not just a couple months, like it happens with most business strategists. And the reason why is because I'm consistently getting them results. There's another secret weapon that I'm going to share with you, a secret weapon, to make sure I said that properly. There's another secret weapon that I'm going to share with you that keeps clients around. It's very sticky. They do not want to get rid of this tool. They want this tool as long as they are in business. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Wally Carmichael. I'm a retired Army medic, retired over 6 years ago. I'm now a business and marketing strategist. Over the lockdowns over the last year, I got super busy and decided to take on even more tools to maximize my time because I like to spend time with my family. At the time of this recording, in about 5 days, I'm going to be traveling with my family to the Keys, and we're going to be living in our RV there for about a week. And then we're going to come back, and then we're going to be taking off to Texas and Arizona and maybe go on up to Colorado. And during the entire time, I'm going to be able to continue running my coaching business, coaching business owners, coaching other coaches so that they can do what I do. And I'm going to be able to do that from the comfort of my RV or from wherever I happen to be. Now, I don't want to make it out like this is some sort of beachfront business or something like that it would be like that. It does take work, but these tools I'm going to share with you definitely make it a lot easier so that you can spend more time doing the things that you enjoy doing, even if that is spending time with your business clients and others in business. Because I personally absolutely love what I do, but I also enjoy spending time with my family. All right, so let me get into this. Let me share with you what we've got here. What you're looking at here is at wallycarmichael.com, or excuse me, not wallycarmichael.com. That's another one of my websites. That's my coaching website. But this is at wallyrecommends.com, and it's actually housed on my podcast, menofabundance.com, under the resources tab. So you'll be able to see that right up here under the resources tab. All right. So this first tool is the tool that I use. I don't want to say any of them more than any other because there's a couple of them I use on a regular basis several times a day. But I stay in the Profit Acceleration software because this is how I get in front of, when I get in front of a client, a business owner client, I'm able to show them how much money they're leaving on the table. What I do is I gather their information on an intake form, and I've got their the last year's revenue that they reported to the IRS. I've got their profit margin. I've got their gross and net profit margins. And then I put that information into the software, and we go through and we start looking. And what I do before I get on the call is I do the research. I look at their website. I look at their social media. I ask specific questions on the intake form to see what their biggest problems are, what their biggest wins are. I put all that information into the software. Then when I have them on the call, I'm going through the software and I'm sharing with them strategies and then asking them how they feel that this strategy would impact their business. And where they would say 80%, 50% impact, I keep the numbers very conservative, down around 3 to 7%. Why? Because I don't need to hyperinflate any numbers. If I do, it doesn't look realistic. And I get these results from my clients. So this tool right here helps me close about 70% of the prospects that I get in front of And I show them the return on investment. I show them how much money they're leaving on the table. They see the graphs and they see the numbers and they get super excited because they can see clearly how much money is being left on the table. Even though I'm using very conservative numbers, the numbers are high enough that it really gets their attention. And some of them, quite frankly, get kind of pissed off because they realize how much money they have lost over the years by not implementing these simple strategies that they never even considered or heard of. And then at the end, all I ask is, would you like our help with this? That's the close. That's it. And generally they say, absolutely, I would. Well, they always say yes. But then there's a caveat, what's the return on, what's the investment? How does this work? Stuff like that. And then I just use the software to explain all of that. It's very simple. So go to this link right here to see the detail, very detailed demo. You're going to be able to see how it works step by step. And you're going to just blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. This also fills out a report that I send to the prospect. I also can do the memorandum of understanding. It shows them a roadmap, a step-by-step roadmap on how I'm going to get them results. And then in the software, it literally shows me, if in case I didn't ever use that strategy, it shows me step-by-step how to implement that strategy within that industry, within that business. It's a no-brainer for anybody who is a leader, has some business acumen. Anybody can get in here and use this platform and be a very strong business coach, business strategist, stronger than some that's been in the industry for years. I promise you that. When you see it, it's going to blow your mind. Now, let's go to the next one. This is the next one that I personally use and my clients use every single day. This is a white label platform. Well, obviously, this is a white label platform too. Everything is labeled to my business. This is a white label platform that it's not even fair to call it a CRM. This is where I build all of my marketing campaigns for myself and for my clients. And I don't even build a lot of them. I have part of my team build these out for me. So I don't have to do it myself. I'll show you how to do that once you get started with High Level. Every single business coach and agency and marketing agency on the planet absolutely must have High Level as part of your tools. Why? Because your clients want to pay one person to get everything done within their business. What do I mean by everything? They want the coaching to be through you. They want their email marketing. They want their text messaging, their two-way text back and forth. Most platforms are just one-way text. This is two-way text. Text to pay, the funnels, the campaigns, the Google My Business, Google reviews, Facebook messaging, Google messaging, text messaging. Everything is all built right into the system. All the client has to do is log into their app that you provide, that's your URL. They log on, they see your logo, they see their business, they can see the whole platform, they can see everything there, all their numbers, how many leads they got, where they're at in the process, how much money they've made, what their Google reviews are. They can reply to Google reviews, emails, text messages, phone calls, everything right here in one area. And they're paying one price for everything. And this right here is that secret, I guess I called it earlier, that secret weapon that keeps people around forever. Because once they are building their business and they've got 200, 300, 2,000 business prospects and clients, current clients, past clients, all in your system that you have white labeled, then they're not going anywhere. They're at the very least going to be paying whatever you charge for this system, and they're going to stay there. We can also have their Facebook ads done through here, their Google pay-per-click ads done through here, all of their SEO done through here. Everything is done through this one platform. And here's the beautiful thing about it. You as a business coach and or a marketing agency don't have to be the one to fulfill on all of this stuff. There's a system in place for you to pay other people to have all the technical stuff built out, and it's done for you. I have a very detailed explanation of High Level and how I use it. Or actually, this is just the High Level explanation right here. Now, ClickFunnels, most of you have heard of ClickFunnels. You've heard of Russell Brunson. I am also a member of ClickFunnels. I keep ClickFunnels because of all the training and everything else that's in there. I love the marketing training. I love everything that ClickFunnels has going on. But I take the funnels that I create within ClickFunnels and I drop them into High Level. I just use the link and I drop them right into High Level, and it works seamlessly. So it's a beautiful transition. And while there are templates and snapshots within High Level, and what I mean by snapshots, it's got an entire campaign for attorneys, chiropractors, roofers, bathroom remodelers, you name it. And oh, by the way, when you get started with High Level, if you decide to do so, or ClickFunnels or Groove Funnels, which I'll get into in just a minute, Groove Pages, if you get started with any of these, and I have funnels that I'm already using that are working for other industries, for my business and for other businesses as well, if you use my affiliate link, I will give you the funnels that I've built, and some of them I've paid for. I will give them to you if you use my affiliate link. Don't contact me if you haven't used my affiliate link if you want those funnels. If you do, I will be charging you accordingly because I paid for those funnels, or I spent a lot of time building those funnels and perfecting them so that I know that they work, and I'm not going to just give them away. But the cheapest route is for you to go ahead and get started with one of these platforms, and it's the better way to do it anyway, because you're going to want this for yourself and your clients. So most of you know what ClickFunnels is just a way to build funnels, and that's pretty much, and the training in there is absolutely phenomenal, but it does not hold a candle to High Level. It's the same with Groove Funnels. The reason why I got started with Groove Funnels is because I've always bought something from Mike Filsame for many years. And when he was gone for a while, he came back hard with Groove Pages, and I got a lifetime membership to Groove Funnels. That's why I still have it here. This is an affiliate link. You can get a 14-day free trial, or you can get started for free. It's not even a 14-day free trial. It's actually, you can get started for free and build 3 funnels of your own within Groove Pages, and you don't even have to drop in a credit card. And it's a really good platform. It's a good system. The templates that you'll find in Groove Pages look almost identical to ClickFunnels. And there's a lot of other tools within Groove Funnels, but right now, my opinion, it's kind of clunky. It's not as great as nothing compared to what I do with High Level, but I do use it because I like the training. I like to see other perspectives, and I like to see the other options. Now, Giru is absolutely amazing. This is not a affiliate link, but this is one that I use on a regular basis for those very short calls or even videos I'll show you about in just a minute. I use Dub for video, and I'll do a video and I'll use Giru. And what Giru does is allows me to show a snapshot of what the business is currently doing and how they should be marketing. So most businesses send their marketing advertising, their paid advertising, and their what do you call it? The organic marketing to their website. They have their website on their Facebook page. They have it on their LinkedIn. They have it on their Google My Business. That is a huge no-no. Don't do that. And if you have your clients doing that, shame on you. They should not be sending paid advertising or even organic marketing to their website. They should be sending it to some sort of squeeze page, landing page. I call them a mini website because most clients don't understand those terms. They know a mini website where it's going to be very direct and to the point about a specific product, service, or event that they have coming up. And it's going to attract people to give their name and email address for some information, because most people are just looking for information. This is what I use to show them how they can go from spending, for instance, in this example that I share here, $1,700 in a Google campaign for $1,000 in profit, or the same $1,700 ad spend for $50,000, $20,000 profit, just like that, by simply putting this strategy in place. And I use Giru to show that. It's an amazing tool. Click on this link right here to watch that, or actually you can watch this video right here. I explain it very, very carefully, right? And then click on a link to get a hold of it. Coach accountable. Listen, if you are a business coach or a coach of any kind, I highly encourage you. How do you keep track of everybody? When you get over 5 clients, you're going to start losing track of people. When you get into 15, 20, 30 clients, you're going to completely lose track. There's no, I mean, you're going to have emails to look for and all this stuff. I keep all of my coaches' information and I coach them through Coach Accountable. I schedule all the meetings, keep all the documents and files in there, all the links, everything I share with them. It's all documented. I see a metrics of what they're doing and what they're not doing. When they don't do an action on time, I get an email, lets me know so-and-so has a overdue action. It keeps them accountable. It keeps me accountable. It's a beautiful tool and it keeps everything in place. So there's a demonstration there as well. Dub, I use multiple times a day. I use Dub for prospecting. I use Dub for showing clients things I want them to do on their website. I do screen shares of screenshots and video with similar to what I'm doing here, and I'll send that to them. The reason why I like Dub so much is because when whoever receives it, like if I get a connection on LinkedIn and it's somebody I want to work with, I'll send them a message. Look, this is the profit acceleration software on this image here. And then there's call to action buttons down here. And these call to action buttons can be anything you want them to be. They can be, and then there's additional videos that I want them to watch that I've put in here. It's got my logos on here, my Men of Abundance podcast, my Abundance and Prosperity Business Mastery. Incidentally, this is a tool that I get from High Level. Every single one of my clients gets this chat widget. And this chat widget is a text chat widget, two-way text. They put their name and email address in here. They go ahead and send the message. It comes directly to my phone or to my client's phone. It also shows up in the conversations on High Level, and they can correspond back and forth there. This way, my clients never miss a contact. If they want to be in contact, you have to be back in contact with that client or prospect within 5 minutes, or they're going to go on to the competitor. So that's another tool that's built into there. The next one is, so I use Dub on a regular basis. The other cool thing about Dub is it tracks all of I know if they watch the video. I know how many people watch the video. I know where they're at. I know if they clicked on a call to action button. I know how much of the video they watched, so they can't BS me. So click on that link there to get that one. Again, I use the paid version because otherwise you can't use all the call to action buttons. I used to use Loom. Before I learned about Dub, I was using Loom. Both of these are Google. Well, you can see them right up here, actually. I don't know if you can see that on my screen. But they're plugins. They're Google, I guess you call them plugins or add-ons or whatever. So Loom is the same thing, basically the same thing, just a different look, different features. StreamYard is what I'm using right now. StreamYard, I'll have a video here that shows you how I use StreamYard. StreamYard is a way that right now I am broadcasting on 2 Facebook channels and YouTube. I can also be on up to 5 different channels, other Facebook, I can be on LinkedIn, other YouTube channels, and I just pick and choose. I connect them and pick and choose. That way I'm saving time and I'm broadcasting on multiple channels at one time. Then I'm going to download this and I'm going to paste it up here in the link. I'm going to go ahead and take this from the YouTube broadcast and I'm going to put it up here on the on this page. So that is a great tool because it allows me to brand it. I have my branding over there. You see my No BS Business Breakthrough. You see the AP Mastery Coach. You see my picture over there. You see the scrolling through right there. Multiple things that you can do with this. So there's a tool, there's a video there, and then you can click on that. Canva is another one that I use on a regular basis. I have the paid version because it's got, this is where I've created the backgrounds that you see here on StreamYard. I create all of my podcast art through Canva. I've created ebooks through Canva. I create many of my clients' Facebook marketing and some of the, whenever I'm doing that kind of stuff, I'm creating that in Canva. Some of the other ads, just, it's endless. I do a lot of different things in Canva. There's a paid version. It's really good, but there's a free version. It's good, but I use the paid version because it gives me more images and pictures to use so that I can get away from all the ones that everybody else is using because they're all on the free version. Now, Prezi, if you really want to stand out and you do presentations on Zoom, on web chat, on StreamYard, on whatever, live and in person, it doesn't matter. However you do your presentations, check out Prezi, watch this video right here. It will blow your audience's mind. Blow them. They might even be asking you more about Prezi than they are about the actual content of your video. And so watch the video and then check out the Get Started with Prezi. That one is not an affiliate link at this point, at the time of this recording. I don't think they have an affiliate program. Stuff I use for my podcast, the tools I use for my podcast. Look, if you're going to podcast, you can go free with Anchor, which I do have a podcast on Anchor, or you can go the very, very best option, which is with Captivate and podcast websites, period. That's just the best way to go. Everything's listed there. I started my Men of Abundance podcast day one with podcast websites. John Lee Dumas introduced me to it with Mark Asquith. The team over there is absolutely amazing. The best podcast training, period. From start to finish to monetization to growth, you name it. And then they got Captivate here that's just blows everything else out of the water as far as where to host your podcast at. That's all right there. Now, with your podcast and your videos and anything else, do it once, send it out everywhere. Once I publish my podcast, it's automatically on Facebook, it's automatically on YouTube, it's automatically on my website. It's all over the place. It goes everywhere, and I don't have to do anything. But then there's some other tools that you can use in there to make these amazing images with video and send them all over Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. Interview Valet gets me most of my guests for podcasts. They give me amazing podcast guests. Check out them. Give Tom a call. Let Tom know that I sent you over there. Absolutely amazing service. They know my podcast very well. They know exactly who I'm looking for. So other podcast guests that send me recommendations, but I don't take all of them. And some of them, quite frankly, have been duds. These are the ones I truly trust and will endorse. Health and fitness hacks. Look, this is old. My son right here is now 11 years old, and he's still drinking Shakeology. We all are. This is, goodness gracious, I think it was like 3 or 4 right there. Just adorable video. Just watch it, and it's just adorable as heck. But it's a true story of what was going on at that point in time with his health and why he wanted Shakeology. And then with everything, gyms are opening back up. I've never been a gym guy. It's one of the nastiest places on earth. They've always been very nasty and dirty. I know they're cleaning them a lot more now today, and I'm not a germaphobe, don't get me wrong. I'll go to the gym when I need to get into the heavier weights, but I just prefer the convenience of working out at home. Sometimes I use Beachbody On Demand. Sometimes I just, like this week, I've been going to the pool, doing some push-ups, sit-ups, and I get on my pull-up bar out here and I do my pull-ups and stuff with my son. Him and he's been my workout buddy for years, and we still work out together. The little dude's cut, man. I need to get back to that level. But if you want to check out the Shakeology, you can click there or click here. If you want to check out Beachbody On Demand, it's really cheap, and you can just stream it right on your iPad, your phone, computer, whatever, on your TV. Download the app on your TV, on your smart TV. Or if you have, what is the Hulu or whatever that stuff is, Fire Stick and all that, you can download it on there. All right, so that's what I got for you, man. Those are my hacks. Those are my tools. These are what I use every single day. The only other one that I didn't put up here is Acuity scheduling. I can't live without Acuity, without a scheduling tool of some sort, Calendly, you name it. I just got started with Acuity, and that is the one that I've stuck with throughout the years because I got everything plugged in there. Now that I have the high level, actually, I'm going to start transitioning everything over because I've also got a calendar built into high level that I track all of my people through. everybody gets on my calendar, and it shows you in another video how to do that. All right. So that's it. That's what I got for you. If you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching this on Facebook, go to Wally Carmichael or WallyRecommends.com, and that way you can access these links. And again, if you use the affiliate links, I will give you some of my time to explain to you exactly how I use that in my business. And if there's any templates involved, for instance, with the templates within the you name it, any of the templates, if any of them have templates, then I will share my templates with you that would make sense for me to share with you. All right, the snapshots, the whole bit, just straight across. All right, take care. I wish you the best in your business. Get out there, because business owners need what you have. And it doesn't make a difference how awesome you are if you can't get in front of clients and you can't wow them, show them why you're different than everybody else, show them the money, show them the return on investment of working with you, and then it's a no-brainer for them to work with you. And then all you have to do is figure out the financials. All right. That's another video, by the way, on knowing what you want to charge ahead of time. I'll talk to you about that later. Take care.